We welcome everyone to the Board of Trustees meeting for the Utah Transit Authority on today, Wednesday, November the 14th, and we'll are called to order. I'm the board chair, Carlton Christensen, joined by my colleague Beth Holbrook, and we appreciate those who are joining us both online and certainly here in the room. Let's begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance from Kathy Griffiths, and begin our meeting that way. Would note that we're also joined by our interim executive director, Steve Meyer, and always appreciate his service, as well as Bob Biles, our chief financial officer. We'll start with our safety first meeting with Dave Garris.
Thanks, sir. We'll give the full safety briefing when the advisory board is here, so we will just start with our monthly safety poster. George Gutierrez out of IT suggested this one, so you received a gift certificate, and safety doesn't happen by accident. So pay attention to what you're doing, and let's be safe when we're out there. Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Dave. We'll first go to item number 4 on our agenda, which is general public comment. Bob, do you have some individuals that would like to speak?
I have a card that just came in, Claudia Johnson.
Okay. Claudia, if you want to come forward and use the microphone.
We did not have any internet comments for the general comment period.
Whoops. I'm Claudia Johnson. I live in the Sugar House area. I'd like to welcome you to this new organization, and hopefully the 2 emails that I received that said the board meeting started at 1:30 said no, it starts at 2, now it starts at 1:30 is corrected from now on, and this is not an indication of problems which we're going to run into in the future. I am concerned that we're going to be able to continue on with the positive things that have been happening by the previous board, that it's not going to just take off and go a whole different direction. They did a lot of good work. A lot of people were involved. A lot of people were involved in a positive way. There were a lot of changes being made. I'm still concerned with that. I'm still concerned that we have rides frequency and that we don't just override and say, we're going to go over here, we're going to go over there because of some whims of other people. I'm also hopefully that you're going to have board meetings on a regular basis and we can have the opportunity to be able to speak. And I can't address any of the comments on the other because I just got the email that came from the state. So it's not coming fast enough to be able to get that, and I'm sure it's just like a whoops, those things happen. But anyway, thank you, and I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll have good things come out of this, which everybody is thinking there's going to be a lot of negative. Thank you.
Thank you for the comment, and we're sorry for any miscommunication. We will be having a introductory meeting to our advisory board, and that's at 2 o'clock, and you may want to remain after that. I think that was it as far as public comment. We'll next move to item number 5 on our agenda, which is a public hearing on our 2019 tentative budget. And just would make note that the prior board met and began this process back on October 25th, and it will for a public comment period, which will conclude itself on November 30th. And since that time, we've received online comments, which will be compiled with all the comments through the 30th and presented to us at our December 12th meeting, where we anticipate taking final action on the 2019 budget. Prior to our meeting today, the public, along with the trustees and staff, were also invited to an open house to review the budget documents and ask any questions or address concerns, and they'll certainly be here later if there are remaining questions. So I'll now entertain a motion to open our public hearing.
I think my mic is heavy.
There you go. It's on. There you go. It's our test.
Oh, I apologize. I was looking for red down at the bottom. Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion that we open the public hearing for the 2019 budget.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Our public hearing is open. Are there any here to address it at our public hearing?
I do not have any public comment cards on the budget.
Okay. Is there anybody else that hasn't? Okay. Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Mr. Chair, I'd ask that we close the public hearing on the 2019 tentative budget at this time.
Second, any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes. I guess that takes us to our other business. At this point, we're anticipating meeting again on November the 28th, where we'll take much more actions in regards to our work and as we go forward. Let's see. I guess we adjourn by motion, or do you just, does the chair just call the adjournment? Okay. You want to move adjourn?
Mr. Chair, I move that we adjourn at this time.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So we'll stand adjourned. For those who are interested in the advisory board meeting for the Utah Transit Authority, that meeting will begin at 2 o'clock.
Okay, now I know how they work. I was like, I kept waiting for the